Hello, I'm Deacon Burke Sivers, co-host of The Prodigal Life, and this is Awaken the Word. And today, we're reading from the Gospel of Luke. Whoever is faithful in a very little is faithful also in much. And whoever is dishonest in a very little is dishonest also in much. If then you have not been faithful with the dishonest wealth, who will entrust to you the true riches? And if you have not been faithful with what belongs to another, who will give you what is your own? No slave can serve two masters, for a slave will either hate the one and love the other, or be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and wealth. Jesus' point in the gospel today is not truly about wealth as far as money goes. Because money is not the root of all evil, right? It's the love of money that's the root of all evil, as St. Paul would tell us. What Christ is really talking about here is the vision that we often find within ourselves. We know what the right thing is. We know what the church teaches, but there's also a part of us that wants to do what we want to do, what I want to do. So instead of worshiping the Trinity, God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we often want to worship the Trinity of me, myself, and I. And this is what Jesus is addressing today. He's reminding us of the parable of the talents, that we have been given these gifts. We've been given these wealth, if you will, by God, but not money. It's the gift to be able to share what God has given us with the world, to glorify God by using what we've been given, not for ourselves, not for our own desires, not for our own needs, but we can come witnesses of God's love to the world. So we have to take what we've been given and not keep it to ourselves, because we've been entrusted with this and we don't use it. Then why should we be entrusted with anything in the first place? That's the point. We cannot allow fear. We cannot allow doubt. We cannot allow not trusting God to take away our joy of being able to share our gifts with Him. And it's not arrogance to recognize that you have been given gifts by God. What we have to do is take the time, and I would highly recommend Eucharistic adoration, to sit with God, to be still, and to listen to the voice of God working in our lives, and allow God's voice through our talents to change not only our lives, but the lives of others. This is Deacon Harold, and you've been listening to Awaken the Word.